Hello, I'm back again for week 2 of the Living Hope Fall Fundraiser. For those of you who missed the earlier videos, I'm Mark Gunderson, the Student Sponsorship Coordinator. I'll lead off this video explaining a bit more about the sponsorship program, and then another board member, Kelly Earhart, will talk about the importance of providing a dedicated private apartment for Mary Jane and Andres. Okay, one way you can help Living Hope and participate in the fall fundraiser is to sponsor a student. Or, if you're already sponsoring a student, consider sponsoring another. 25 of our current 170 sponsors already sponsor more than one student. I tell people that sponsorship provides a very direct way for you to be involved in the ministry at Living Hope without necessarily traveling to Haiti. You essentially bring another child into your life, and you know that you're directly supporting their education at Living Hope. So sponsorship consists primarily of two components. First, there's a pen pal type relationship with your student, where you share letters and photos about your life and interest. And this next part's real important, and maybe send 2 or so care packages during the year, usually for Christmas or Easter, a birthday, maybe the start of the school year. And when your student opens those packages, they just light up. Then annually, you'll receive a picture and measurements of your student for shoes and clothes that you might send them, and you'll receive a thank you note for your care packages they receive. And maybe a Christmas letter that includes their favorite foods, school subjects, information about any brothers and sisters, things like that. The second part of the sponsorship is the financial component. We ask for $30 a month that can be given in any number of ways. We can automatically deduct each month from either a checking account or a credit card, or you can send a yearly check to the Living Hope P.O. Box in Dublin, Ohio. If sponsorship interests you, please call or text Tamara Howes, who's our central clearinghouse for the fall fundraiser, and tell her you're interested in sponsoring. She'll let me know, and then I'll give you a call to talk about the details. So now here is Kelly Earhart to tell you more about the need for an apartment for Mary Jane and Andres.
Thanks, Mark. I'm Kelly Earhart, a board member for Living Hope Ministries. Like Mark said, I want to tell you a little more about Mary Jane and Andres' apartment. Before the earthquake in January 2010, they had their own apartment on the top of the U building. When the guest house was built, they moved in after having lived in a vehicle on the property for an extended period of time. But the guest house is just that. It's a guest house. Its design was to support and host missionary groups as well as staff and church members for meetings and meals. Often when mission groups come to visit, Mary Jane and Andres will move outside to their porch. They have small makeshift home offices in the common space. Giving them a home of their own where they can work on sermon prep, study, conduct mission planning and business, and rest together is the why behind our Make a Home in Haiti campaign this year. We have already begun the construction of the apartment, but we're really starting from scratch, filling the apartment with appliances and household items. With your generosity, we've already been able to purchase a number of items for the apartment and the construction, including a bed, refrigerator, washing machine, a stove, and a number of generous supporters have already covered the cost of the masonry, the apartment windows, plus the paint and tile. We still need a lot of items to fill their home, including an air conditioner, lighting, and other small kitchen appliances, and a lot more. Don't forget, you can also purchase one or more of the homemade quilts featured on our website, and 100% of the proceeds go directly to the mission. Please stay tuned, as each Thursday throughout the month of October, we'll post a video update about the benefit. We appreciate your generosity and your continued prayers for Living Hope Ministries.